Hello there. Welcome back, I guess, to another video. So, last video, oops, I forgot to turn this back on. That's better, feels a bit more natural. So, last video we finished off the main section of the town. All the buildings, etc. And I was thinking of completely finishing this off by constructing the market, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to wait a little bit because I want to take a bit of a break and come back to this. So what I'm going to be doing, I think, is doing some prep work for the main base, essentially, and the build that I'm going to be doing there. Now, the build I'm thinking of, if I'm going to use it, is going to require a fair bit of glass. So we need to find a desert, because I have not managed to find a desert. And I'm going to need a lot of sand. So we're going to we're going to go on a bit of an adventure, I think, today. And we're going to see if we can find a good source of sand, because right now I've just been sort of mining sand all around here, which has been okay, because the amount of glass I've been using has been quite minimal. But with this future project, it's going to require a fair bit of glass. I'm thinking, if I use glass, I might actually change it and might do something else. But regardless, I'm going to need glass for future projects, so it's best just to sort of stock up now. So I'm going to clear out my ender chest, and we're going to go on an adventure with an empty inventory and an extra ender chest to take with us. I'm going to need to get the resources to make another ender chest. Okay, we're going to go on an adventure, so we'll be right back. Whew. Alright guys, so managed to get a fair bit of sand. Didn't find the desert I was looking for, but did come across a lot of very cool stuff along the way. As you guys probably saw, I did find a fair few shipwrecks, and I got a bit carried away, and I went looking for treasure instead of looking for a desert. But in the end, I managed to get a lot of sand just from like little islands that had large deposits of sand on them. So I've got all this. I've started smelting it into glass already, and we are looking pretty good. I'm pretty sure this will be enough, but I'm not entirely sure. It's pretty much a full double chest. I'm not sure. We may need to get more, but we will see how we go with what we have for now. So I think for the rest of this video, I think I'm just going to do a rough outline of what I want to do, and I'll try and explain to you guys what I'm going to be doing essentially. So I know a lot of people tend to do this, and I personally enjoy doing underground bases. So that's probably what my base is going to be. It's going to be underground for the most part, but I wanted to have some sort of large monument on top that really stood out in the landscape. So I was thinking of doing like a circle here, and then having sort of a glass dome over the top. That was my original idea, but I've sort of changed it. So now I want to have 4 archways going in each direction like that, which go up like this, and it's and then in between is all glass, which then sort of has a dome at the top. I'm not sure. I'm still figuring out what I wanted to do, but I'm pretty sure I want to have glass, and I want to stain it as well. I want to make it like, I think blue is going to be the easiest, so I might use blue glass, but we'll see. And then pretty much I want to have sort of a half dugout sphere in the middle, which will then lead down into where my main base is there. So that's the plan. That is the plan. Probably going to have to move this nether portal at some point, but this is going to be quite large. I'm thinking the area that I have here is actually smaller. I'm going to have to move a lot of my stuff, unfortunately, like the farms, etc. But we'll sort it out. Maybe I can do it here, actually. I don't know. I'll sort it out, and I'll show you guys. I'll do a rough outline for you guys so you can actually see what it is I'm going to be doing. And then I guess I'll get started on that in the next video. But I'll quickly just do a rough outline for you guys now, so you guys can see sort of a general idea of how big this will be. So yeah. Okay. So guys, as you can see, I've done a fair bit of terraforming here. Now I apologize if I sound a little bit antsy or angry. It's because my recording has stuffed up the last about 3 times. So this is the 4th time I'm doing this explanation, and I'm just getting like a little bit pissed off. So hopefully this one will work. But pretty much, as you can see, I just terraformed this surrounding area, cleared out a lot of the hill that I have here. I did move over my beacon from the village over to this area because I wanted the haste 2 effect, so that I can insta mine all this stone. So I'm just going to quickly run through this, what I'm going to be doing in this build, so you guys have a bit of an idea. So pretty much I've put down a border, and this is going to be the main border. It's pretty much just a massive circle, and this is how big the build will be essentially. But what's going to happen is I'm going to have 4 main entrances, one here, one over there, one there, and one there. The rest of the area will be pretty much a massive glass dome, and I'm going to dig out this interior area, so it's sort of like a crater. I'm going to have 2 entrances with ramps, one here which sort of loops around and finishes there, and another entrance that loops around from there and finishes sort of around here. So after I finish this particular build, I'm going to be working on my chest room, which I'm going to be building pretty much underneath this hill. And it's just a nice convenient place to sort of put a chest room. It's sort of near the surface, and oh my god, holy. It's sort of near the surface, which is nice, so if I need to do any building above ground, I have ease of access, but if I need to do anything underground, it's also, you know, close by. So it's just a nice easy spot to sort of put everything. So that's what I'm going to be doing once I finish this particular build. I'll show you the resources because I've been prepping for this, so I should be able to build this entire project in one go. I'll be using polished andesite for the most part. I really like this particular block. It's really clean. It looks quite nice. You'll probably see me use this block a lot in a lot of builds. So, got a fair bit of that. And all the glass which I'll be using is here. I'm using grey stained glass. Hopefully this will be enough. I'm pretty sure it's going to be enough. I did build this particular project in creative and tested a few different sort of glass colours. In the end, I felt as though the grey glass would fit the best. It's also the easiest sort of dye to get my hands on. So I went with that in the end, and I felt like it also just it matched with the overall landscape that I'm going with here as well. So that's why I'm using grey glass. But pretty much massive glass dome that's going to be like this, crater along here with a few ramps and entrances, that sort of thing, and that'll be it. That'll be the main project. A little bit further down I will expand on this project probably, and I might put sort of a donut, sort of floating donut sort of island thing around the top of the glass dome here, and then my idea is to have like some foliage and trees and such growing on top with like some waterfalls that sort of flow down into the rivers, and I think that'd look really cool, but we'll see how we go. For now I'm just doing the glass dome with the crater, etc. So yeah, I'll be working on that next episode, so we'll get onto that in the next one. So thank you very much guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day or night, and hopefully this recording doesn't screw up. But either way, thank you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Adios.